everyone, this is Mayu and welcome to Tutorial Thursday. Last week I did a cute Fun2draw Halloween doodle tutorial. Thank you for all your support with your likes, comments, and subscribes. Today I'm going to show you how to draw a Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir kiss step by step. If you want more advanced tutorials, you can see this playlist. For easier anime and manga tutorials, you can see this. And for my cute and easy Fun2draw tutorials and doodles, you can see this playlist. I hope my different art can help you expand your creativity and drawing skills in different ways. Okay, so first I'm going to use my pencil to plan out the two characters. I'm going to start with a circle for the head of Miraculous Ladybug, so right around here. And it doesn't have to be a perfect circle or anything, I just need something round to represent her skull. And you can see I placed this circle not too high up in the page because I'm going to make Cat Noir right here and he'll be a little bit taller than her. Okay, so once I have the circle for the skull, let's go into a simplified triangular shape to summarize the rest of her face. So I'm just going to go down here and then draw a curve like this for the side view of her chin and then the jaw part. I'll make the circle a little bit bigger. And if you want more practice on how to draw different types of faces and different basics, you can see my other tutorial videos, and I hope they help you draw all kinds of different characters in different poses and positions. Okay, so I erased the circle inside and now I just have the simplified shape for a side view head. I'm going to go into the neck and I'll just draw a basic shape like that. So it kind of looks like a tube like this. And this is not the final part, this is just to see how the head goes into the neck. And you can always change the angle if you're not happy with it. So I'll just leave it like this for now for my drawing. So once we have her head, let's go into his. And obviously they're going to be very, very close. So let's draw the circle quite close by. And if I need to, I can always move the circle a little bit closer too. Yeah, so let's say right around there. And then his face will be very close to hers. So I'm drawing this shape for the jaw and then the chin. Let's make that a little bit taller. There we go. Okay, I'm going to make the circle bigger. Feel free to always keep on, changing the proportions of things or the sizes of your shapes. Just get them to, what you like in the picture, and then you can erase some of the extra lines inside. Okay, I'm gonna make her head just a little bit bigger. Okay, so once we have the two faces, let's go into Cat Noir's neck. So this neck is going to be angled a little bit differently from hers. So I'm going to draw the neck going like that. So the angle's like this for him, whereas her neck is angled like that. So I think that's nice to have the two necks kind of making the heads go closer together. It's so nice! Okay, so I'm going to erase some more of these extra lines so you guys can see the structure better. Okay, so I'm going down his neck here and I'll draw this little line so you can see where it kind of ends, and then I'm going to draw a little bit of the chest and the shoulder bit, but because I just want to focus on the kiss, I'm not going to draw the whole body, I'll just focus on the head and shoulders. So just have a very simplified chest area right here. It's kind of going down, and then this is part of his shoulder, and then for her I'll draw a little bit of this shoulder, and I think it'd be cute to have this shoulder kind of raised more, so it's like she's really getting into it. And that's a good way to kind of indicate the pose as well. So we have this shoulder raised, and I'm not going to draw everything, so I'm just going to end the drawing like right around here. And then this arm of hers will kind of go up and over his shoulder on the far side. So I'm just going to make this pose very simple for many of you to follow, and I'm not going to make the pose like super detailed because otherwise I feel it's taking away from the focus of the kiss. Okay, so this arm kind of goes up, and then maybe it's bent around here, you can't really see too much, and then we're going to have a little bit of her fingers poking out right behind the neck. So I'm just going to draw simple little bent shapes for the fingers, like that. Okay, so that's the thumb, and then that's the pinky. If you want more help with drawing hands, you can see this tutorial I did, and I hope that helps you draw different kinds of hands. Okay, so once we have the basics done, let's go into the details, and I'm going to start with their faces. So I'm going to break this down step by step to make it easier for many of you to follow along. I know sometimes when you're drawing people interacting, like for example a kissing scene, it's kind of hard to imagine how the nose and the lines for the lips are going to work together. So let me just try to do this for you guys step by step, and I hope this makes it easier for you guys to draw your own characters in this romantic pose. Alright, so I drew a bunch of these lines. These are for the eye guides and the eyebrow guides. So for him, I drew them kind of like that. And then hers is slightly more angled, like this. Okay, so once we have the eye guides, before I draw any of the features inside, I want to get into the line of the face. So the profile view of the eyebrow ridge going into the nose, and then from the nose going into the mouth and then down into the chin. So let's start with this line here. I'm coming off right from the skull, this round part, and now I want to go in a little bit like that, going into the bridge of the nose, and you can see this line goes in between these two guidelines. Now I want to go out into the actual bridge of the nose. So go out like this. So it's going to cover a little bit of her face, which is fine. Okay, once you like the length of the nose, go back into a point. And then I'll draw a little bit of a nostril. I'll erase this guideline so you can see better. Okay, so we have this nose, in, out, in. Now for the lips. So I'm going to use this line as a guide. Basically, that's the baseline for the mouth. So everything kind of goes out, and then it can go back in a little bit and then go out again. So let's just draw that here. So I'm going to, from underneath the nose here, go out a little bit. I don't want his lips to look like duck lips or anything, so let's just draw a little bit of this line going out. Not too long. And let's make him smiling. Oh. Okay, so I have this, goes back in towards the face. Okay, now I'm going back out, but not as far as the top lip. Usually for my characters, I like to draw the bottom lip slightly not as long as the top lip. So the bottom lip would be a little bit shorter. Okay, so I'm gonna make the thickness of the bottom lip now. And now, once we have this slight bump for the bottom lip, go down into the chin. If you want to make your male characters look strong or tough, then I recommend drawing the chin kind of pointed rather than really curved. But it's up to you. You guys can try and do different kinds of features for your characters. That's just a general thing that I tend to see in many different character designs. Okay, so we have the chin. Let's go in here. I think I'm going to change a few things in my structure. So the jawline I like. Let's go in here. And then for this line, I'm going to go up just a little bit at an angle this time. So I think this would look more natural than that line. Let's get rid of it. Okay, and now I'm going to make this back of the head a little bit bigger. So just keep adjusting your proportions as you go along. Make this part of the shoulder bigger. Okay, so we have the lines for his profile. I'll draw a little bit in here for the teeth or for the inside of the mouth. Okay, and now for the eyes or the eye, just the one eye here. The eye and the eyebrow, I'm going to follow the lines I drew before. So for the eyebrow, make it arched up for a relaxed, peaceful look. It's also good for a romantic look too. And then for the eye, I'll make it closed. I'm going to draw first a curve going up and then another smaller line going down. So I'm going to make this a little bit closer towards the nose actually. So that way the eye doesn't look like it's too far away from the middle of the face. There we go. So we have the curve going up. Now let's go down, and then to end this area, let's draw the lash line just on the bottom right here. So that's a good way to draw a character's eye closed from the side view. I'll make the eyebrow go a little bit longer as well. There we go. Okay, so that's a good way to draw this area of a character from the side view. And now for her, let's start again with this area in the forehead. So I'm going off from the roundness of the skull. I want to come in a little bit and then go out towards the nose bridge. So obviously from here you can't really see her nose. It's going to be hiding behind his. Okay, so once we have this line, let's just imagine her nose going out and then back in. So this is where we're going to begin her lip. Just from the bottom part of the nose, and then let's have it just slightly touching his lips. Oh, so romantic. Okay, so like something like that. And I'll make her slightly smiling too. So I just drew a line going into the face and then draw another slightly curved line going down. Draw part of the lip. And then for her chin, I'm not going to make it so long, otherwise she's going to look very, very tough. For this drawing, I want to keep her chin not as long or as strong looking as his, so I'll just go down towards her chin. And then I'm going to round it out a little bit. And then go up towards the jaw, the curve of the jaw, and then into her head. Okay, once we have the jawline, I'm going to draw a little bit of a small line that kind of connects towards the under part of the jaw, and it connects into the neck. Just make this line a little bit slimmer. Okay, so we have both of their profiles done. Now for her, let's draw the eyebrow. I'll draw more curved, like that. And then her eye will also be closed. I'll draw this part as a curve. That's the part where the lid will come out from. This line will be slightly slanted. And then her eyes will be slightly bigger than his, so I have more of a distance here than there. Okay, now for beautiful lashes. So let's get those in. Make them nice and long and dark. Okay, so we have her closed eye and his closed eye. Okay, excellent, you guys. So once we have the base, I'll show you how to draw their hair and then a little bit of their outfit. Okay, so let's start with Cat Noir. So I'm going to draw the ear going up like that at an angle, and then let's draw it going down like this. I'll draw it as a simple triangle first, so like that, and then you can see a little bit of the other one on this side. Alright, as for the hair, let's go into the top part. So I'm going to leave a little gap between the skull and the hairline for extra volume, and then I'm going to draw the hair in simple shapes first, and then we'll go into the details. Okay, so just like that, let's go into some of these triangular points. So I have this point, and basically I just want to repeat a bunch of these curved triangles, like all along this side. And then here's kind of being pulled back. Or it's blowing in the breeze. Okay, so we have a bunch of these points. Let's erase some of the lines inside. Okay, so we have the front part. Let's go into the back. And if you guys want more practice with drawing different kinds of hairstyles, you can check out these videos, and I'll also be doing more how to draw hair videos in the future, because there are so many different kinds of hair. Okay, so just keep on layering these triangular points. I'll draw a thick curved triangle right by the cheek area, right here. I'm going to make his neck a little bit thicker. Okay, so once we have the hair, I drew a little line in the neck to make it look stronger. And then let's draw a little bit of these little triangles just in the front. Okay, that'll be good to finish up the details in the hair. Now let's go into the ear, and I'll simplify it, so I'll just draw like a line going up and another one down to show the middle part inside. And then here on the other side, just a little line. Okay, excellent. Now for her, let's draw her hair, starting with a curve like that. And I'm going to leave some room between the skull and the outline of the hair. Okay, so something like this. So she's got lots of volume, lots of hair in here. Let's start with the pieces and the bangs, and then we'll work towards the side. So again, just like his, I'm repeating these little curved triangular pieces across the bangs. Okay, so I just drew a lot of these, and a little bit lower and longer down here. She's going to have her ear right around here, so I'll just draw like a little curve, and of course let's get her earring right inside. Okay. For the back part, I'll just draw like a curve. Let's erase the skull line. And then I'm going to draw a bunch of these little lines going in towards the pigtail. Right here. So these lines are really good to show the direction of the hair. So it's like everything's kind of pulled in towards this one point in the back. And the pigtail itself looks kind of like a brush shape or like a teardrop, and then you can just draw a lot of these little lines inside to make it look more like hair. Okay, here comes part of the ribbon. Like that. Maybe a little bit of the other side. Okay, now for the other details. So we have their heads and the hair. Let's go into their outfit. So for Cat Noir, I'm going to draw just a line right around here by the eyebrow. And then I'm going to draw a curve going down. And then it's going to go back up towards the bridge in the nose. So just like that. And make sure it's a little bit curved right here. So that's going to make the nose area look rounder and more dimensional. Okay, for her, let's draw something similar. So I'm going to curve towards the bridge of her nose. And then I'll go down, and then I'm going to curve up, and then it's going to be hiding behind the hair, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So we just have this nice curve. Okay, let's add a few of these little nice ladybug spots. Okay, part of her outfit. Oh, let's draw a little bit in the ear. Just a little detail, just to show the inside part. And now for the area around her neck, I'm going to draw the outfit like that, so it's going to curve along the neck. Like that. And then the rest of the suit would have her cute little ladybug spots. So I'll just end the drawing right here. I'm not going to bother with what's going on down there. And then this is her other arms, make it a little bit taller. Okay, and again, just draw a few little spots right here. Okay, now for him, let's draw part of his outfit. So right around the neck area. Like that. And then the cute little bell right here. Aww. Okay, that's part of the other shoulder on the other side, and then this shoulder. I just added a few wrinkles in the clothing so it looks more natural. Okay, I think they look adorable. Let me know how you like this tutorial in the comments below, and thank you for supporting art and my Fun2draw channel with your likes, subscribes, and by telling your friends and classmates about Fun2draw. I'll see you every week on Tutorial Thursday and Fun Friday. There you go!